Very good. You are all welcome to today's lesson. Today we continue our discussions on the internet and World Wide Web. The internet and World Wide Web. I believe my voice is very clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, so I am going to mute all of you so that you cannot hear without any noise at the background. All right. Now, so we are saying that in the past, computers that were connected were not able to share resources. Connected computers could not communicate or share resources. But a research began into how computers globally can link up and share information and resources. So we are saying that to make global network of computers capable of being able to share and receive information, there was the creation of a protocol, and the protocol is the rules that enable different types of computers and networks on the internet to communicate with one another. So the first TCP, which is Transmission Control Protocol. Hey, your internet connection is unstable again. This pop-up message has appeared the second time. Please, can you hear me well? Let me get a feedback because it has started like how it started yesterday. Is
Yes,
it
sir,
clear?
you can hear you.
Very
Yes,
good.
we can hear you.
Okay. Now, so to make it possible for computers to be connected, to be joined together and share information and resources, there was the need for the creation of a TCP or IP. And the TCP is Transmission Control Protocol, IP is Internet Protocol. And these protocols are simply rules. They are rules. So anytime you hear protocol, just get it that we are talking about rules. Okay, they are simply rules that enable different types of computers and networks on the internet to communicate with one another. You know, you have your mobile phone, but the fact that you have the mobile phone doesn't mean you can call your friend. You may have your friend's contact number, all right, even stored on your phone, but that doesn't mean you can call your friend. You must ensure that you have what we call credit or call credit on your phone. So even though you have your phone, the battery is fully charged, your friend's phone is active, you still may not be able to call your friend until you have what we call a credit, a call credit on your phone. So if you don't have credit on your phone, there is no way you can call your friend. So you want to share an idea with your friend. You want to communicate with your friend. Your friend has a mobile phone. You also you also have yours. Do you get it? Now, how would you be able to communicate with your friend? I'm saying you need what? Credit. And even if you have credit, there should be an internet access or network access on your phone. So if your phone's network is very bad, you can't communicate. Even though you have data or even though you have credit on your phone, because the internet, the network connection at your area is not good enough, you still may not be able to reach out to your friend. So for you to be able to communicate with your friend, there should be what? A network access on your phone and also on your friend's phone. So these things must work. So it's just a principle. It's just a rule. And that is what the protocol is. It's just a rule. So the rule says that get credit on your phone. Make sure you have network on your phone. Your friend must also have what? Network. It doesn't matter if your friend has no credit on his or her phone. That doesn't matter. But what matters most is that you, the one initiating the call, must be able to satisfy these two demands. Make sure you have network access on your phone and make sure you have call credits. If these demands are satisfied, then you can call your friend and your friend will be able to receive your call, so that whatever information that you want to pass to him or her will be received by him. Do you get it? Now, so that is what happens. So now computers are there. We have already built computers. Now we have been able to come out with what? Networks. So even in your office, the computers in your office are networked. So now when you go to the hospital, you realize that the doctor will just take your vitals, your blood pressure, your temperature, your weight, those things, and they will key the information on the computer. You see, you were at the OPD, but when you go to the doctor's consulting room, the information that was taken at the OPD or outside the doctor's consulting room, the information is now captured on the doctor's computer over there. How was it possible? The computers over there have been networked. So whatever the nurse keys as your vitals automatically enters the doctor's computer, so the doctor can also see the information from there. Do you get it? So now networks were created, but we wanted computers all over the world to be able to communicate, to be able to share ideas, not only limited to our offices, not only limited to our schools, not only limited to our homes, but we were looking beyond the box. We want globally computers to be put together, to come together and communicate and share ideas. So how would that be possible? There should be rules that must be satisfied. And those rules are what we refer to as what? The protocols. Do you get it? Now, so there was a need for us to build what we call a TCP or IP. And the TCP is the transmission control protocol, or what? Internet protocol. And this makes it possible for different types of computers and networks on the internet to communicate with one another. I believe you have understood the point. Can I get a response at this moment?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, so we are saying that there are types of protocols. We have HTTP. According to KEMA's page 153, we have HTTP, which we know as what? Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Then we also have FTP, which is File Transfer Protocol. The TCP and IP have already mentioned that they are Transmission Control Protocol and Internet Protocol, respectively. But we also have UDP, which is User Datagram Protocol. In fact, all these protocols, one way or the other, have something to contribute, okay, to make sure that computers globally can communicate and share resources or information. So in KENMA's page 153, you will see a short box over there, signified by this word note. Okay, now that note is saying that protocol is defined as a set of rules and guidelines that ensure communication between devices in a network. So protocol can also be defined as a set of rules for transmitting data from one device to another in a network. In a network. You see that? So that is what the protocol. Now, the World Wide Web was developed by a British physicist and computer scientist, Timothy Berners-Lee. Okay, Timothy Berners-Lee was the first person that developed what? The World Wide Web. Now, we are saying that the World Wide Web allows the ability to share multimedia documents on the internet. So you see, you can put your image there. Those of you on Facebook, you can put your image there. Sometimes you can put your audio information over there. You can even put some videos there. I believe most of you have been watching videos on YouTube and stuff. So on the internet, you can listen to audio. Pastors, we preach, we put information there. You can listen to audio. You can listen to a video, watch videos. You can as well also post what pictures and information over there. So this is what we refer to as what multimedia document. So when we talk about multimedia document, we are talking about a document that has what? A text, that has pictures, that has videos, numbers, audios, etc. You get it? So when you upload a document on the internet and your document has combinations of this, we say that it's what? A multimedia document. Good. Now, let's move to the concept of the internet and the World Wide Web. So the internet is a worldwide system of interconnected networks of computers. So now when we are talking about the internet, our focus is not on networking computers in our office. We are not concerned about networking computers at the hospital or networking computers within our community or our district. No, but we are looking at networking computers, that is putting computers worldwide together. Do you get it? So they can share ideas, so they can communicate. So the internet is a worldwide system of interconnected networks of what? Of computers. So it is broad, bigger than what? The land. Now, so the internet, as we know, okay, it serves as a global data communication system, and it links millions of private, public, academic, and business networks via an international telecommunication backbone that consists of various electronic and optical networking technologies. Do you get it? So millions of private networks have been linked together. Millions of private networks, millions of private networks, millions of academic networks, millions of what? Business networks. So universities, they have networked their system so that information can easily be shared. When you come to St. Mary's, we have network. Do you get it? So we have networked our computers. So we have millions of private network of computers joined together, public networks joined together, academic, business networks joined together through an international. So we are looking at international through, and so all your private networks, all your public networks, academic networks, business networks all over the world have been fused together, joined together, connected together, linked together, bonded together through an international telecommunications network systems. Okay, now, so that is how it is. So now, when you send a, yes, do you have a question? Good. So now, when you send a message, or an email to a friend through the internet, you have to understand that there are different computers that make it possible for your friend to receive the message. Do you get it? So the moment you send the message is not going through your friend straight. It is passing through millions of different computers. Do you get it? So it says that, do you think about the different computers that make it possible for your friend to receive the message? That is, when you send an email to your friend, do you think about the different computers that make it possible for your friend to receive the message? So the computer, the email that you have sent from your end isn't automatically received by your friend. It passes through other computers, billions of computers, trillions of computers, before eventually your friend gets to receive it at his or her end. That is how come fraudsters can intercept your emails. So those who are good in IT, fraudsters, for example, do you get it? They can find ways and means. They can use dubious means to what? To get access, unauthorized access to the message that you have sent to your friend. Do you get it? And I believe that the powerful nations, America for say so, and UK, no, you get it. China, no, say they have systems here, private, confidential messages via ABI. If I say China, send it to maybe another country, no, America can have ways and means of what? Breaking into systems so they will get access to those confidential messages. You see that? Now, and this isn't a big deal because I told you the last time that the messages that you send to your friends, some of you doing boyfriends and girlfriends, those nasty things. When you send a message to your friend, or even when you send a message to your mother, it's not your, you see, it passes through, it's a system. So every message that you send to what? To your parents, the message is captured on, if your mother is an MTN user, the message is captured on MTN, their system, it is captured there. In fact, all your calls that you are ever making, the calls are recorded, whether you know or not, whether you are aware or not, it is recorded. But as some my into you might think, say, oh, any assembly it is confidential. Oh, and can't you be, don't tell your mother, don't tell your father, those kind of things you have been saying. Listen, it is there. It is there. It has been captured. The time you made the call, the duration you made the call, and the content, whatever you said to the person has been recorded. It is as some of us say a quote between me say recordings and they can play the recording to find out the information that they need to implicate you. Do you get it? So there is nothing like confidential under the sun. Someone has created it. You see, Facebook has bought what? WhatsApp. You see, and all the messages that you send, even if you delete it from your phone, master, don't think it is gone. It isn't gone. It has been captured. You see, they have what we call security systems, end-to-end, whatever, that they claim that, oh, they can't see your messages, and master, it's a lie. They have access. Even when you delete them, they have access. You see, so don't think that, no, nothing is confidential. Even your ATM, you go there, you type your password, you think you are the only person who knows your password. Master, it's a lie. The system, there are IT specialists over there, they can use dubious means to even gain access to your password to cause you harm. But you know, it's a business. In the business world, we don't do that. Telecommunication networks, they follow what we call privacy. You see, so they would never leak your information. Every call Akufo-Addo is making is recorded. Every single call he is making is recorded. You know, someone is aware of the amount of money Akufo-Addo, the president, His Excellency, has in his bank account. I'm telling you, someone is aware because he goes to the bank, he withdraws money, he deposits money. So someone is aware. One way or the other, someone is aware of the money that Akufo-Addo has in his account. You get it? But the person will never come out to say it because it is against what? The person's, the privacy rules and those kind of things. You get it? So the person will not leak it. So just get it. So we are saying that when you send an email, but you see the thing works with speed and power so much to the extent that you won't even know that the message, a single message you sent to your friend has traveled through billions, trillions of computers before it got to your friend. And you see, when you send the email, within seconds, your friend sees it. So you might think no one saw it. Who told you? Someone has seen it. It has been captured somewhere, but you don't know. You get it? So there are dozens of computers that bridge the gap between your computer and that of your friend. You see, there are billions, dozens of computers that bridge the gap between your computer and that of your friend. So as soon as you press send, it leaves your system, it goes into another system, it comes out from that system to another system, and it continues like that before your friend sees it. So global communication is easy now, thanks to an intricately linked worldwide computer network that we call the internet. You see, so in less than 20 years, the internet has expanded to link up around 210 different nations. Even some of the world's poorest developing nations are now connected. Ghana is connected. Togo has access to the internet. Namibia has access. Tonga is a country, it has access. Do you get it? Burkina Faso, your dream country where you want to travel to in future has also been connected. So we are saying that even the world's poorest developing nations are now what? Connected. Do you get it? So wherever you are, you can access the internet. You can send and receive information. You can search for resources on the internet. Why? Because internet has been what? Extended or expanded to include our nations. Now, so let's break the thing down. So now we are going to look at a computer network. Now, so we are saying that a computer network is what? Connection between two or more computers. You see that? Connection between two or more. So two or more computers connected together, linked together, fused together, joined together. And for what purpose? We are saying that for the purpose of what? Communication and information exchange. So now computers are connected together, joined together, linked together to allow for what? Communication and exchange of what? Information. So you can also define computer network as what? A group of two or more computers linked together so that they can share information and resources. You see that? So that they can share information and resources. And so we are saying that when computers are in one network, then it allows users to be able to share files, printers, and other resources. Do you get? So when you visit a cafe, internet cafe, you realize that the computer system, so it has been networked. You get it? So now you be behind one single computer. Whatever you are doing, you want to print a document, you just click print, then it enters the one. So all of you are connected to even a single printer. So you print and then you get it. It's a network. You see that? So the person can extend your time for you when your time is about to, and the person can. So that is what we are saying. So we are saying that when the computers are in one network, then it allows for the sharing of files, even printers and other what? Resources. I'm talking about Kemas, page 154, those who joined. Okay, now let's look at network topology, because we have been saying computers are linked together, computers are joined together, computers are fused together for the sharing of information, resources, ideas, and those things. But you know, computers put together, linked together in a network system isn't following a particular trend. You know that there's not a single trend for all computers to follow. Do you get it? And we don't have a single strategy, a single framework, a single plan, okay, for all computers to use. Do you get it? There are many. For example, I am using ICT Kemas to teach you, but there are other ICT textbooks, but at the end of the day, we will all achieve the same thing. Do you get it? So when we are talking about computer network, there are so many different styles. Do you get it? But at the end of the day, the effect we want to achieve is achieved. And what is that effect? The effect is that we want the computers that are to be linked together to be able to share resources, information, ideas at the end of the day. So someone will decide to use Kemas, someone will decide to use Don Simon, someone can decide to use Victory ICT. The value is the same. At the end of the day, we want each and every one of you to be well endowed, to be well equipped, to be knowledgeable, to gain the skills, okay, in IT. That is what we want to achieve at the end of the day. So computer networks have different forms, okay, and there are different ways of joining the computers together. But at the end of the day, the same effect is achieved. All the computers that are joined together are able to share information, exchange resources, and stuff. Now, so this brings us to another interesting subtopic that we term as what? Network topology. And when we are talking about network topology, we are looking at the ways, okay, the ways in which computers in a network are arranged. The ways computers in a network are arranged. You see, so there are so many different network topologies. and I gave you a bullet, Mrs. PTP. The M stands for mesh topology. Then the R stands for ring topology. The S stands for star, Mrs. Star topology. And then PTP is simply point to point. And this is so simple. You see, when you have the bullet this way, it makes it easier for you to understand and to be able to produce what the points when it appears in an exam. Judith, you are welcome. You just joined. Please, I beg you. Today, this particular topic, the way I am explaining it, you need to, even at the end of the class, you need to get the audio and listen again. Those who didn't join from the beginning, because I'm flowing gradually. Do you get it? Yes. So you'll be able to understand and not miss anything. So take note. Those who just joined, you need the audio to listen again. Good. Now, so there are different ways in which network of computers are linked together. And so when you're talking about network topology, we are talking about the ways in which computers in a network are arranged. And the bullet is what? Mrs. PTP. Mesh, ring, star, point to point. That's it. Now, types of computer network. You see, when we are putting computers together, when we are linking computers together, we start from the base. Okay, from the base. We start from the bottom, then we build up. Do you get it? So at the basic foundation is what we call the LAN. Okay, it's what we call what? The LAN, which is an acronym and it stands for Local Area Network. Local Area Network. Kausa, it seems your system, your network is disturbing you. You have gone in and out several times. Yeah. So that is that. Please, for Kausa, for example, you have been going and coming. So at the end of the class, make sure you get the audio and then what? And listen. Now, so types of computer network, we have what we call LAN, which is what? Local Area Network. And we are saying that this refers to the network of computers over a small area. Okay, over a small area. So, example, the network of computers in a school. Okay, networking all computers in a church so that they can share information and resource. Networking the computers in a hospital environment. Networking computers in a home. This small area network of what? Computers are what we refer to as what? LAN. Okay, so it's a form of computer network across an entire city, college, or small region. Very good. Now, let's look at one. One is what? Wide area network. Wide area network. And this refers to the network of computers over a wide area or a large area. So the internet itself is a WAN. Do you get it? The internet itself is a form of what? A WAN, a wide area network. And to get WAN, we put several LANs together. So your private network in the home connected to the network system at your workplace. Then you see, so when we put several network systems together across what? A wide area, then we get what? A WAN. We get a WAN. So it refers to the network of computers over a wide area. So the connection of two or more LANs will form what? A WAN. And the internet is also considered as a wide area network. I'm on page 156. Ken Mass. So if you have just joined, you can just get the book and open to page 156. Now, so we are saying that computers can be connected together in a network using either wires or without wires. Are you following it? So how do we put computers together? How do we ensure that computers are able to share and receive information? There are two ways. The first way is by what? Using wires. using what we call cables. So there are cables that will be attached or inserted into all the computers that are to be put together in a network. Do you get it? So there are cables, and then we can also connect computers without what cables or without wires. And when a local area network is connected with that cable, then we refer to it as what? A wireless local area network. A wireless local area network, which is WLAN, WLAN, which is what? Wireless local area network. Wireless local area network. Now, we also have what we call MAN. Okay. Now, so the MAN is what? Metropolitan area network. And then a metropolitan area network is larger than LAN, but smaller than WAN. Do you get it? Very good. And we are saying that a MAN is often formed when several LANs are connected together to form a bigger network. So when you look at the image on page 157, Ken Mas, okay, so towns have been, there is a city, and in the city there are so many towns. The towns, all the computer systems in the towns have been networked, have been put together so they can share resources. So maybe Okrase, Oyoko, Jumapo, so now all the countries, all the towns in the region, their lands, when all the towns within the region, their lands are put together so that all the towns can now access and receive information, then we get what we call a MAN, a metropolitan area network. A metropolitan area network. So MAN is bigger than LAN, but smaller than WAN. Because MAN is just limited or restricted to a particular, let's say, region. Maybe Eastern region, you get it. That is that. Or let's say Ghana. Into Ghana, bit my MAN. Na any Togo so MAN. Namibia, MAN. Botswana, MAN. Then we join these countries together in a network. Then we get what? That one will be a WAN, a wide area network, a wide area network. And a node is any device connected to what? A network. So the connection of computers, printers to a network can be referred to as what? As nodes. Now, this is where we end our discussion for tonight. Tomorrow, God willing, we will continue. And we will continue. So tomorrow we'll continue from page 158, intranet and extranet. It is time. According to my time, it is 8:07. And the class must start from 7:30 to 8 o'clock. So I'm ending. If you have any question up to this point, you can ask. Yeah, do you have any question?
No, sir.
Kausa, any question? Magdalene, Muntaka Computers, Nanoti, Bani, Paddy.
It's rare, but when it happens, you call the second one that appears.
Pamela, Kweku, Samuel, Tio, Susie, and the rest. Okay, please, you would have to get the audio and listen to enrich your understanding. All right, tomorrow, God willing, we will continue. Okay. If no question, then I'm ending the class. All right. Thanks so much.